September 9th, 2014. Here's a bit of news for your morning routine. The new UN human rights chief is from Jordan, the first Muslim to hold the position. He urged world leaders to protect the specifically targeted ethnicities and minorities from the Islamic State. Iraq has a new government that's been mostly approved by Parliament. The Prime Minister vowed to combat cooperatively the extremists in the region. And the UN Human Rights Council has sent a team to investigate the killings and abuses of ISIS. And that's some of the news in the headlines. A little bit of news in the world. Background on the other country with the population of that ISIS state, or Islamic State. Syria, their government also opposes ISIS, but we oppose Syrian government, so we're trying to weaken one without strengthening the other. It makes it a little dicey. Ray Rice, the running back on the Ravens, has been suspended indefinitely by the NFL for violently abusing his girlfriend. There's a hashtag called Why I Stayed, where domestic abuse victims are sharing their story. Like, because my word was the only evidence, hashtag Why I Stayed. Or I tried to leave the house and he blocked me and slept in front of the door that night, hashtag Why I Stayed. Philly will be the first U.S. and the largest U.S. city to decriminalize marijuana this week. And that's some of the news in the headlines, a little bit of news in the world. And now let's hear from a Facebook survey that has collected the answers to a status been going around about the top 10 books that have influenced people. Excuse me. I didn't memorize this one. Okay. Still can't see it. Okay. Facebook status said the top 3 influential books were Harry Potter, To Kill a Mockingbird, and Lord of the Rings. The next 3 were Hobbit, Pride and Prejudice, and the Holy Bible. The final top 10 were The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Hunger Games, Catcher in the Rye, and The Great Gatsby. And that's some of the news in the headlines. Just a little bit of news in the world on September 9th, 2014.